All right, Nhyira. Now, that's 1 month ago, exactly on the 4th of February 2025. Incident be also our parliament, Emma Ebejentre Hapa, Yabusiani in sense, me Agyapong, Bessie say, Asefunyemu. But this time, it is coming with so many things. Yabusiani Babi Jujum Ediamo. Didn't say, Ebra parliament proceedings also on the said date, Obi from the MPs are coming into my channel, 8 meeting, Effeh, the daughter of the Medra. And Echo Edema Dr. Ezaneto Rollins.
Daughter of Medra, sit down. Daughter of Medra, sit down. It's me. That's evidence for Papa Kunipa.
Now, initial accusations point you to some 2 MPs here be denied. Now, there has been an official apology, number 1. Aside that, measures in place, and I said there is an investigation as Speaker Bagbin. Etimi Alante said they will publicly fish out Inipo Okan Crow. Aside that, one such a keka ho ebusiani nyina and Speaker Bagbin e de atimi atuja with me him say MP Crow up to 9 months you betimi suspend no. Now the court trigger ene de enu enie. There is a group from voter region from voter caucus ene omo etimi bo red eba be demonstration of parliament e re inside or jet trance shey say Speaker Bagbin e betimi address this issue na e course be say month ago no. And so Speaker Bagbin publicly it me dedicate best 10 minutes of air time no it me the address issue no now with me the chopper edekoi edema Zaneto Rollins MP no Afia the Rollins family Rollins ne former president Rollins ne yere friend say ma make no do Agyapong Rollins a chopper ni bi komano and then the voter for and I said Anglo the people of Anglo a chopper it me ko no every Speaker Bagbin ho ankasa I know that Speaker Bagbin air to also HM say to make sure say sansem ne bi nkoso biem and to make sure say o take action no wetimi address it or in disciplined actions and answer activities or parliament no. 1, waiting order an investigation to fish out any pakro cancer asem no. Aside that any pakro munye huna obe face up to 9 months suspension plus a ho so twe bi e keke kan ho emra eda ho kwan ebuti obetimi ate. Now Speaker Bagbin achim say wama 1 week ultimatum. That is a window of opportunity. Now during this 1 week no MP kra or cancer asem na assistance now yenya hu no behind the scenes the voice e buy no. Speaker Bagbin etimi amano up to 1 week. Ese ono ankasa won take a plea deal. What I say? Wontimi njintum only up. Now wontimi empachew. So yes hadia then asotwe da ho bia suspension ni ade a da ho a pending investigation no. Yentimi emfama no. Bese wo hyem na so mia na no wanye de a. Then after the investigation so make conclusions. Na omutimi hu se nipa we na kan ya then nipa no be face the full punishment e wo ho. For some comment in the it make no. Now, interestingly, Ebra no go so address that issue no. There was another issue a complaint be elsewhere tiniako. Ya lodge an official complaint against Openi Offense Mutala Muhammad. What I say? Because on also accuse JB Dankwa say na oye CIA agent and that oye traitor. So on also there is an official complaint against him. Yabebe and also in the part 2 of that video. Now in that same part 2, Ubetimiate, Ebra no go so address it and also be no. That CIA so sem no. MPB so kwatiemu ekoka say it doesn't matter emeho Speaker Bagbin kura ebufu bubo na adwe kire MP kura say sebi ono we did just few days in parliament sebi going to make a cancel hunu bi anche no and so one shana no yi ne bufu yi eti make kan na adwe kire ono kire nze ono Bagbin no onye ne Bagbin na o de nima be twitwi for mo kasa na say we interject no ni sa ne manema ebutan say bebre ne akoso parliament so yen sha say every the full reaction any e ho asotwe ni apologies ahodo a egu ho concerning the doctor of the Medra a statement no alone ye ba
has to deal with the unsavory comments that were made on the floor a few weeks ago. And so I'm going to make a formal statement on it. Honorable members, it is with a deep sense of responsibility that I address you today on a matter that strikes at the very heart of our democracy. The need for civility, decency, respect, and decorum in our national discourse, particularly on the floor of Parliament. The people of Ghana look to this House as the bedrock and beacon of democracy and leadership in Ghana. It is our collective duty to set a standard that reflects the true character and values of our great nation. We know from the holy books the immense power of the word. We therefore need no reminders of the power of the spoken word. Words can inspire hope, foster national unity, and strengthen collective resolve. Yet, they can also divide, wound, and erode the very foundations of trust, national unity, love, hope, and the dignity we seek to uphold in this House. It is therefore regrettable that in the course of the parliamentary proceedings on 4th February this year, an honorable member of this House was subjected to an unwarranted, unjustified, and deeply offensive, reckless remark, or being referred to as, for want of a better way to convey the remark, quote, the daughter of a murderer. I apologize for having to even repeat it. You all know the background, but it's important to remind you. On Tuesday, 4 February 2025, Honorable Dr. Zaneto Agyapong, Member of Parliament for Klote Kole, and daughter of the father of the 4th Republican Constitution, freedom of speech, debate, and proceedings in Parliament, ensuring that such discussions cannot be impeached or questioned in any court or place out of Parliament. This privilege of freedom of speech is reiterated in Order 22 of our standing orders. Honorable members should, however, note that this privilege is not absolute and must be exercised responsibly and in accordance with the rules of Parliament. Article 116 of the 1992 Constitution provides that while members of Parliament enjoy immunity from civil or criminal proceedings for statements made in Parliament, they remain accountable within Parliament through the Parliamentary Committee on Privileges when those statements are found to be prima facie defamatory or in contempt of Parliament or in breach of parliamentary privilege. Such a member, when found guilty of defamation or in contempt of Parliament or in breach of parliamentary privilege, would be liable to be reprimanded or by resolution suspended from the service of Parliament for a period not exceeding 9 months, or expelled from Parliament altogether. Let me be clear. Parliament is a place for constructive debate, guided by principles of mutual respect and integrity. While we may differ in our views and engage in spirited discussions, there is no room for language that seeks to offend, abuse, insult, demean, defame, blaspheme, or impute proper motives, or impugn the integrity of a member or any other person. In light of this incident, I extend my deepest apologies to Honorable Dr. Zaneto Agyapong, Member of Parliament for Klote Kole, Her Excellency Nana Konadu Agyapong, the former First Lady of Ghana and widow of our late illustrious President, the family, the chiefs, and all the good people of Anglo Duko and Anglo land. No one serving their country should have to endure such indignity. Consequently, a formal investigation has been initiated to determine the identity of the member who made the comment. Subsequent to which, in line with standing orders 218 and 219, the Committee of Privileges and Immunities and Ethics and Standards shall be called upon to consider the referral and report to the House. Parliamentary rules and regulations must be enforced. Decorum must be restored in this House, no matter whose ox is God. As we move forward, let this movement serve as a call to action, a call for introspection, a commitment to raising the standard of public debate, and a pledge to ensure that our disagreements remain intellectual and a market of ideas and wisdom, not personal vendetta based on impulse, instincts, or emotions. We must uphold the dignity and majesty of Parliament and not be enslaved in our past, most of which has been misrepresented. In the spirit of honor, accountability, and decorum, I advise the member responsible for the remark to, within a week, choose the path of honesty, mea culpa, and opt for a plea bargain. Taking this step would demonstrate good faith and respect for parliamentary dignity, rather than awaiting the outcome of the ongoing investigation, which will ultimately uncover the member who made the statement. I take a very serious view of the matter, and failure to take advantage of this window of opportunity will lead to dire consequences if finally unraveled. I take this moment to once more urge all members of Parliament to let our debates be vibrant but fair. Let our words be truthful, candid, and civil, and let our service to the people of Ghana always be guided by honor, integrity, and respect. May the Almighty God continue to guide and protect us from all satanic influences and machinations.
So, and I just say, I speaker back editor, they will come in same in and open friends say, I'm not on pray. Sorry, yes, or also one some can now personally. I'm not on pray and cassa, it will issue beer or James said, ultimately to speak any because we make allegations be etiano. And so, no, I say speaker back able to me address it. Now, we and what James said on the very same day, a daughter of the Magraheb incident in the sea, MPBA 8 a can same be, yeah, no, so a former Ghanaian leader be a fin. Now, MPBA. Eye opinion friend say Mutala Muhammad or no eye Tamale Central, if I'm right. Or no etimi kokan say JB Dankwa is a CIA agent and he's a traitor to Ghana. JB Dankwa which the big sis JB Dankwa no. And so and also another pray etimi chile speaker say beya ultimately take action on that issue. And yes idea then they are lodging an official complaint. Now in the course of that discussion and air course no NMP so anoko hin ka and also ko team to say the old screen is with the children will be a team no akasa in some to na any class why no e ho na speaker na ni anya ho into me last that MP chiri we say on one the speaker what I say on your backbin and never been of parliament sa MP no or fresh MP first time MP Obra so one shana no ye busan yanko na yentie part 2 of the brouhaha and the wahala in parliament.
Permit me to make a point, and ordinarily I would not speak to her, because I thought in this house sometimes emotions go high and some comments are made. But on the set day when the supposed comment was made, our colleague also made a very damning comment. No.
Honorable.
Leader. Speaker, on that set day, our colleague...
Honorable members, please, just a minute. Honorable members, some of you just are a few days old in Parliament. It doesn't matter. I'm looking at you. Repeat what you said. Please. If I were such a biased person, I couldn't have won to be a speaker in opposition. Please. I'm begging before you came into this house. Your minority leader spoke. I've given him enough time to speak, and he's still speaking. He knows how close he is to me. And he knows that I will not ignore the issue I took upon myself. And he has mentioned that I have invited the lady concerned. It's not that I will not invite him. It's a process. And he knows what has intervened up to now. If not by this, I would have finished doing that. So please, don't think we are all the same. We are not. That's why I'm here, and that's why you are seated there. Please, Minority Chief, you may continue.
Speaker, we on this side respect your authority. We will continue to respect your authority. Speaker, where we have dissenting views, we'll make those views, we'll peg those views with the greatest of respect to you. We will not show any disrespect to you. Where I only made a point, and I'm sure, Speaker, you have taken good notice. On the other matter, I felt our colleague, the Honorable Murtala, made a point ascribing some allegations of JB Dankwa being a CIA agent, and he said he had evidence of the JB Dankwa being a CIA agent and also a betrayer of the state. So we thought that was outward, that was outlandish, and that was out of place. And it's not parliamentary, but we felt that on this note, we want to make a formal complaint. Speaker, on our side, we want to make a formal complaint to your side, that this should be investigated. The records reflect. Once this is investigated, we should get to the bottom of this, too. It's quite unfortunate we've allowed this to go, and we are not commenting about it. Nobody is attempting to draw parity. No, it is not an attempt to draw parity. The Honorable Dr. Ezanoto knows how we on this side respect her. I respect her a lot. But Speaker, the allegations thrown at JB Dankwa cannot be wished away. Speaker, we will pray your wisdom on this matter, and we should bring some finality to it. And I make that point strongly, that it was unparliamentary comment and was totally unnecessary, that it should be expunged from the records, and the Honorable Murtala should be called, should answer some questions, reasons why he made those allegations against JB Dankwa.
So eno ensema busia etimi drop as is in there officially you betimi aka say enche we will be seeing the face. Interesting, we could be seeing the face of the NPR with me making that controversial statement, daughter of the Medrano, and then you betimi ehu nipa kro kan ye any baby you free what I say now in the constituents ehu omo MP sebi ensema wudi e parliament. So Speaker Bagman etimi order an official investigation now. Which ye any proceedings no na Speaker Bagman me to aso HM say investigation or more ye to fish out the face behind that comment in the it's far advanced, and which means they know where it is going. And so wetimi a say in the pakro on one kasa man and so na only up. So when we up there, then on one kasa beginem e make you official declaration. Na investigation in our person who to be in the kan the full punishment e wo bia SSS parliament sebi will be a court tier parliament and share no mom like the man no you betimi e the man, which also includes up to 9 months suspension. Ebusian hon sama say e wo ho eno no. So the daughter of the Medra comment no, finally there could be a closure to that incident. However, there is also another complainer Adom LED the minority for etimi alanche against Murtala Muhammad. Ese onso akwa accuse JB Dankwa of the Big Six fame. Ese na we traitor, we CIA agent. Enu ntino eno nso yesi official complaint ebeko no nso asotwe wo no yetimi e dia ma no e wo sansem no ho abusuya ensem bebri e na ekoso e wo parliament ebeko so edidi nsem nachi sa ansem we minim say wo interest so particularly CBB eba the if yenya update e wo sa ensem we ho a ye be make sure say ye betimi keep you posted. So stick and stay, and if first time I subscribe to channel say be post updates via wonsa e betimi I can side that the comment section is also open. Wo betimi a share comment say be ye betimi edi juma edi abum. Midi edisike ha Phoenix Media.